Welcome to the A to Z quiz. This is a quiz with a twist. You're going to get 26 questions, one for every letter of the alphabet. Sounds easy, right? Well, here's the catch. The first letter of each answer follows the alphabet in order. So question one's answer will start with A, question two with B, question three with C, and we'll keep going until we hit Z. The answers are short, usually just a word or two, and the questions could be about anything: history, movies, sport, music, or just a bit of random trivia. Think you can make it all the way from A to Z without slipping up? Let's find out. Good luck, and let's play the Great British Quiz. Okay, let's get started with the periodic table. Which lightweight metal, symbol Al, is used to make cans and kitchen foil? That's aluminium, shiny, strong, and keeping your leftovers fresh in the fridge. In Shakespeare's Julius Caesar, who has betrayed Caesar? That would be Brutus, Caesar's pal turned ultimate backstabber. Mythology, this Roman god of love is often shown with a bow and arrow. Who is he? That's Cupid, tiny wings, big trouble for anyone who catches his arrows. Name the Caribbean music and dance style that often features steel drums. That would be dancehall, vibrant beats and moves straight out of the islands, sometimes called 3-day eventing. What is it officially called? At the Olympic Games. Equestrian, elegance, teamwork, and a whole lot of horsepower. The unit of electrical capacitance is named after which English scientist? That's the Farad, named for Michael Faraday, the wizard of electricity. Story time now. In the fairy tale, which golden-haired girl found three bears' porridge a bit too hot or cold? That little home wrecker, Goldilocks, fussy with porridge, but forever in the Bedtime Story Hall of Fame. Which building in London is the debating chamber of members of Parliament? That's the House of Commons, noisy, busy, and full of arguments day and night. A wild goat with long curved horns found in mountain regions is called what? That's the ibex, the daredevil climber of rocky peaks. Spread on toast or used in tarts. Which sweet food is made by boiling fruit with sugar? Anyone else starting to feel hungry? That's jam, sweet, sticky, and a classic on toast. Which Japanese martial art uses bamboo swords and protective armor? That's the mystical art of kendo, swordplay with discipline and tradition. Old school TV shows now. Which mischievous 1950s TV housewife became one of the most iconic comedy characters in American sitcom history? That would be Lucy from the show I Love Lucy, played by the amazing Lucille Ball. In Greek mythology, which creature with the head of a bull lived in the labyrinth? The Minotaur, half man, half bull, and fully terrifying. One for the musically minded. On sheet music, what symbol cancels a sharp or a flat? That's a natural, keeping your music simple and clean. The study of bird eggs, their shapes and colours, is known as what? Ology, a niche science, but a cracking subject if you're into eggs. Which art technique creates pictures using countless small coloured dots? Pointillism, tiny dots that come together as masterpieces. We all love a Bond movie, but in the James Bond films, who is the gadget master behind Bond's spy tech? That's Q, the genius behind exploding pens and rocket-boosted cars. Which antlered animal of the far north is also known as a caribou? The reindeer are famous not just for Santa's sleigh runs, but roaming icy plains. In ancient Egypt, which mythical creature had the body of a lion and the head of a human? That's the Sphinx, part guardian, part riddle, all legend. Which handheld percussion instrument features small jingling metal discs, which even I can play? That's the tambourine. Shake it, tap it, and keep the rhythm alive. The scientific study of the universe beyond Earth's atmosphere is called what? Uranology, the science of stars, galaxies, and everything out there. Music again? Which bow do? String instrument is slightly smaller than a cello and larger than a violin. That's the viola, the middle voice of the string family. Which early nickname for table tennis sounds like it belongs in a cartoon? Whiff Wuff? Yes, that's really what the game was once called. The hospital specialist who interprets radiographic images is called what? An X-ray technician, the person who peers inside you without a scalpel. Which portable round 10 is the traditional home of Central Asian nomads? That's a yurt, warm, sturdy, and perfect for life on the steppe. And finishing where we started with chemistry, which metallic chemical element carries the symbol Zn? Zinc, shiny, protective, and essential in everything from coins to batteries. A to Z quiz. How did you do? Count up your correct answers and let us know your score down in the comments section. We'd love to see how many of you made it all the way from A to Z. Thanks so much for playing along and being part of the fun. We hope you enjoyed testing your knowledge as much as we enjoyed putting the questions together. We'll be back soon with another great British family quiz. So make sure you join us again. Until then, take care and we'll see you next time.